know.
Gave up. He broke the demon spirit down. They jumped out of him for a minute. They like, oh man, they done beat this boy down. Like he was looking tired the last time we saw him.
uh,
All right, bro.
uh,
Wow, man.
man, he just
Say
man. Ain't
no
nothing
more.
that I say is true for him. Um, if it comes out, I can't prove anything. I've never been contacted by Bing or nothing. I just down here misleading people. I've done my part, and hopefully people stand under this tree. And I'm planting. Like, what type of seeds are you planting?
Uh, he seeds from the tree of not forbidden knowledge. Forbidden knowledge seeds. That boy
he
just
trying
playing
to
with his
he trying
fruit.
to
They
be
gonna take the
Satan
fruit out of his
himself,
pocket.
nigga. Are
For
you
real.
talking about some damn seeds? And you do does he mean larvae, like snail seeds or some type of like amphibian? But reptiles don't lay seeds; they lay eggs.
Wow, you right. Right. You right. That boy that boy pulling out eggs, Easter egg, reptilian Easter eggs. That's what this boy got. Like, man, bro.
But
It's
not
nothing. It's
but it's not
vanity.
just him. It's 19 Keys.
No, it's not.
It's Jabari.
Yep.
It's all of these Moors. I knew it was something funny about these Moors. I just knew these French motherfuckers was gonna get busted at the end. It's like something ain't right. No, brother, you got to read it right here. We this and we not black. See right here, we're Moors. See right here. But it's like, when were y'all incorporated? Oh, y'all first what was with the corporation? Come on, bro.
Real
Come on, bro.
friendship treaty.
Come
Straight
on, bro. You don't even
friendly.
have a real nation. That's not even a real nation.
Right. Right. Exactly.
The only way that
It's
nation
not.
exists is like the hillbillies. You just put a flag on the wall, put a hat over your head, and say a few smart things out to 1828. But you're French. You're from Alpha Corps. Your forefathers were with them invading the sovereigns as our people was help building up Europe and helping y'all build toilet bowls and have refrigerators in your home. Y'all did us
And get you
dirty.
out them and get you out them boots
That's
that
right.
y'all wearing
Them
with
goofy
shorts.
ass boots
They
with them
look weird.
stupid shorts that
For
you was
real.
wearing, with them stupid rifles, them stupid hats. Teach you how to line it up correctly and wear your clothes right and sit at and have some etiquette when you eat. This is how you use a fork, like this, down and up. We had to teach them to sit upright. Our mamas and them had to teach them how to eat at the kitchen table and put a napkin because they ate with so much slop. And they had to put napkins as grown people around here. Yeah, nigga, they couldn't even eat.
Oh
They just
man.
put their face. You ever seen Cookie Monster eat Chips Ahoy?
Yeah, boy.
Nigga.
Nom, 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 nom.
That's what they know, bro.
Hold on, bro. This is not how you do it. And matter of fact, man, this ain't no damn hat, man. Take my mama chicken bucket off your head, bro. We put
How
chicken
many
head.
times I gotta tell
Man, we
you to
gotta
quit
throw this
playing with
away.
my mama dishes?
For real. These boys got bucket hats. Like, nah, bro, that's not cool, man. This not how we do it over here. When you
Ah,
come over here, you gotta abide by the rules.
and regulation. We
For
don't wear
real.
turbans. We don't wear these. And where y'all get to? You ain't never seen no African American with no turban on.
Only with monkey mind.
Only
That's the
niggas with monkey
only
mind
way.
who joined Saudi Arabian French Foreign Legion, and you agreeable monkeys. That's who. The monkeys only monkeys would wear chicken hat. That's why they making fun of us. You niggas just allow them to make fun of you. You wear the clothes that they make fun of us on. Y'all, that's why y'all look weird. Y'all look like the creatures they named you. Yeah, damn. They don't turn a black
And
man
then
to a human being.
how can I accept a role of a monkey?
I can
You
never.
take an oath to be a monkey.
I
I can't
swear,
do it.
I'm gonna
No,
be a
no,
monkey,
sir.
and I
I'm
swear to be
made in
your
the image
friend.
of the Father. For real. That's what happened when you deny the Father and Christ.
You turn into an
You'll be a
evolution
monkey.
monkey, a scientist monkey,
And then where did evolution come from?
a monkey
That come
mind.
from the same people who got talking about white
The white
men
man is the
and
devil, and there's all this from the French Revolutionary dude that started in 1932, and then y'all get your other information from the Russian dude who wrote it in 1931. All of y'all stuff come from the
And
same people you said did this to you. Speak up then.
and all of your artifacts been found for the
Right.
first time by these same people in the early
Now you gotta be a monkey.
1900s.
So the
Yes,
monk
sir.
so the monkey believed that his enemy, his trainer, found some artifacts of where he came from, way over there in the middle of 4 directions called the Middle East.
The 4 directions called the Middle East.
That's
And
some shit.
told you this where you came
That's
from.
right, in the
Well,
middle of
what does it
nowhere.
say? This was 5 billion years ago. That's why all they numbers is some unprovable stuff.
That's right.
Everything, everything. If we believe it the way y'all said,
Mm-hmm.
we got more time. We don't believe in this holographic
I don't believe we monkeys.
reality.
I don't gotta believe I'm no damn
Not
monkey and we
that.
evolved from no monkeys and Albert Einstein was right about us being evolved from monkeys. Well, I'm not. Why would I sign up and make a peace treaty?
So what with that? Yes, sir. With true knowledge and wisdom and the law, like you showed us
But they don't believe in
with the
God. They
law.
believe in science.
And look what it's unprofitable. It's
It's
vanity. That's that.
come
It's
on.
vanity. That he proved vanity. Man, look, I can't even prove it. That statement
Come
alone,
on, bro.
everything that just erased everything. It's erased. Everything that you thought you did, it never happened.
It never happened.
That's like some time stuff, Kev. That statement erased everything.
Facts.
It never happened because it's not real,
It's
bro.
not real.
You believe in the hologram.
You believe in a holographic memory. It's not real. It didn't happen.
It's not
Who
real.
told you that? You think you think you a human? You think you like a organic person of God? Who programmed you? Who told you this?
You got bad programming, my boy. Mm.
They got you out front of regular black folk looking a fool.
I know everybody that was following him.
They stuck
Like,
too. They don't
man,
care. No, they monkeys too. They monkey minded as well. They gotta believe it. They're stuck.
exactly.
They're stuck.
They stuck. We
They're
can't
stuck.
go back now.
Mm-mm.
We can't go back. They don't
Mm-mm.
want to go back and
They're
repent.
stuck
They
right
gotta
there.
keep pushing
They gotta
forward.
believe it. They spent half their lifetime believing in the Anunnaki Palladian sequence thanks to this fool. And he wrote books about this and can't prove none of it. He wrote a whole book about a tablet that was upside down and in reverse. And we figured it out.
For real.
And wonder why he
For
don't
real,
know nothing.
Kill. Don't know
That's
nothing.
right.
Man, you a pseudoscientist,
That's
boy.
right.
Pseudo. That's pseudoscience. For real. It's not real. It's fake.
It's an
It's
illusion.
fake,
It's
bro.
real because they believe it. It's a hologram. Remember.
Exactly. A hologram. Man, bro. Dang. You cracked the code on them, and that proved it right
Look,
there.
yeah,
The next time
their
we see
tablet
them
is
on
more like what's on my screen, the Gillespie algorithm. Ah, that nigga Kev is cold. That nigga Kev is cold. Did you see the
back to
screen?
the G. I can't see it right now. I got me another phone.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I got rid of that other phone. We're gonna be
Thank
able
you.
to see this time.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
That boy cracked the screen, but we back. We back. Let's see. Yes,
I
sir.
got his tablet on the screen. He thought that was a tablet. It's not, bro. It's my algorithm code, bro. You're not doing nothing. Twerp, press 1.
Boom. All right, I see it.
See, I should have told him.
Algorithm.
I should have told him a long time ago, but I couldn't. I'm like, where are they getting this alien stuff from? I don't know. He talking about, man, it's a flight
For
path and
real.
all that. Great, but it ain't got nothing to do with you. It's not from Anunnaki. Press 1. It's a specific algorithm, sir. Press 1. See, if you knew what I know,
Wow.
if you knew what I know, My class can read this and say, wait a minute, what the fuck? No. Jump probabilities.
Not probability.
Oh, not
Not
target state.
probability.
Oh my goodness. You can't read, Billy?
For real.
He can't read. You got the emerald tablets, really, Billy, and you can't read.
Reading is fundamental.
That's right, Billy. Ah, Billy, your little stupid tablet just upside down and backward for no fucking reason. It just backward. And you believed it, Billy. It's all algorithmic holographic universe. Shit. You don't even understand what this is. I didn't graduate school and I can read this better than you.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
Return final state. Return. That's what it, that return final state. Dang. He has the receipts.
Billy,
Give
I
him
got the
he
receipt,
return.
Billy.
Yeah, I have to return.
Okay. You
You
see at
have
the
to
bottom it
return.
say end of while loop.
It's the end.
You see it says return final state X total time. It's more than that, Billy. But since you so eager, my name go all the way back to the initial algorithm, Billy, in your science world, fool. You don't know that? I'm a hologram in your world, stupid. You don't know that? I'm the Anunnaki you talking about, fool. You didn't know that? I'm the good alien you
Just
talking about. You motherfucker. You ain't know I was clowning in your face the whole time.
right here.
Look.
In the flesh.
Right there in the flesh. Stupid. Now come here, Billy. Give me a fucking hug. Where you been, brother? Come here. See? You got too much pride, Billy.
Sure.
You gotta start over.
Start over.
You got to do. You got to start at procedure Gillespie initials. You got to start all the way over. We don't got all the way to the bottom. You, Billy, in the bungalow, got to go all the way back up to the top. You got to start at the words Gillespie algorithm, not Dolph, not you. Don't you write another book and sell it on Amazon for nothing. Because it's all rolled.
Like that boy hit the chalkboard like hit the chalkboard like Bart Simpson to write Gillespie 100 times on the chalkboard.
Bro. That's facts.
Yes, sir.
Get your ass over here, Bart. Badass.
The black Bart Simpson. For real.
I'm over here and right on the wall.
Right.
I will not disrespect KevRow. I will not. Gillespie, the Gillespie algorithm, okay? This is real, bro.
That way, next time they ask you about something, you'll have a foundation.
That's right.
That's love. That's love,
That's
right
true
there,
love,
Billy.
bro. See, you're not.
Don't want you to be out here not knowing nothing. Know a whole lot of nothing now.
Facts, bro.
Yes, sir.
Now that's real love, bro. Nigga don't look out for you. Put a little. This is real, bro. Put this in your hands. Now reorganize, flip it back upside right, and then now in American math terms, this is what you're dealing with.
Right here.
Right there.
Wow, kid.
All right. So if he can get past the humor part of our show and understand, I'm trying to teach him, but he don't want to be taught. Because he don't care, remember?
I mean, if you don't accept the truth, then you gotta accept perdition. That's just what it is.
So we'll
that's
teach then. How about that? We'll take over. We'll be the teachers now that he's accepted that he can't prove nothing.
And you proven all things. He said he can't prove. That's the opposite, Kev. You said I'm proving all things. That's what we expect you to do, prove all things. And he said I can't prove no thing. You got it backwards, man. That's
He's
crazy.
inverted and he's
That's
backwards,
wild.
ain't he?
Yes, sir.
Just like the Emerald
Dang,
Tablet,
bro.
right?
Dang. You follow the book of life. You follow life. He follows the book of the dead. Dang,
Yeah.
bro.
See?
That's
He's
that's
the
wild right there.
100%. He's Agent Smith. I don't have to fight Agent Smith no more. I now know how to fight Agent Smith.
For
Agent
real.
Smith, like, no, 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 no. What did we do wrong? I'm like, yep, yep. Agent Smith, you don't won. You got it, champion. Wait, no, I know this. I know this. Yeah, you do. After I told you though. Damn. Damn. Now he got a
Dang,
forfeit.
man.
He got a forfeit match.
That's a loss still. If you forfeit, you lose.
You lose.
That's an L.
That's an L. Forever.
L. Forever.
You forfeit everything.
Dang, man.
Damn.
Dang.
Now that's
That
Pascal's
boy,
wager.
yes, sir. I was just about to say that. That's Pascal's wager. You bet everything that God exists and
Bet the house.
proving it daily. Bet the house. And then this man went the other way with the wager and
He said,
had to
I'm approved
forfeit
God.
everything.
And he got up here and said, Jesus ain't the one. He did his studies at my wife's high school in China some damn where on top of the mountain with Buddha. And then, oh man, that was just Dolph. And he was doing this one in Kemet, which was called this one about 50 million years ago, and this one. And then Jesus really wasn't, I give him credit for breathing and existing and did something like he did something that was good, I guess. But he's more like that. He's a denier. Complete
For real.
denier.
Can't deny it. You denied it, bro, and lost. And then you sitting up here talking about telling people that they God. That's sin.
That's sin.
Y'all worship the moon, the sin.
Damn.
So that statement that I'm God, with you making that statement that you can't prove it, God can prove whatever.
Right. Prove
You
it.
not God, bro. Prove it. You can't prove it. You just talking. Babble on. Dang. Dang. Babbling.
Babbling. Just
That's
talking.
just talking, bro. Jaw jacking. Wow, man.
Wow. I'm like, every day is wow. That's why I don't even got a title
Exactly.
no more. And every day is wow. Every day now. I'm getting a better perspective on their dead faith, their deadness of their heart, their prideful, sinful belief system. I love it. Just keep it going.
For real. That's the new version of a crash unit. Like, you
Facts.
boys is crashing like crazy. Like, I'm gonna hit the wall. I'm with the crash unit, regiment 54. I don't need a helmet. Boy, run head first into the wall. That's
I
crazy.
don't need a helmet, huh?
That's
Fuck this seatbelt.
for
I
real.
already know.
Yeah. Hey, don't worry, I'm God, and then
I'm
just bow.
God. Splat.
For real. Like, man, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
Now, check
Man,
this out, champ. I'm doing some research, and
okay.
just cause you on the phone with me, we was talking about particle beams and things of that nature. That shit just intrigued me to the point we're gonna have a excellent science class on that later. I just really got up here to talk my shit about this world, and
Already.
yeah, I just got up here to talk my shit. So we gonna have an official show based on it. But I just gotta tell my classroom, y'all gotta step this shit up. It's easy beating these people up. This shit is easy. All you gotta do is your
Cause,
research.
yes, sir. Try. Yeah, for real. I know this later. At times when you bring up a subject, sometimes I don't know. I'm gonna keep it real. But when you look, you're gonna be like, oh man, we already this with the basis
Hey,
to be able to see what we see.
hey, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
You sent me something about about yam, didn't you?
About what?
Yam.
Oh yes, sir.
Okay. What would you send me about yam? What was you saying?
Which one? Like
Like it's a
when we
system.
was
It's a
talking about it.
system. It's a system. Some type of
Oh, hold on. Let me look back. Let me
I'm
look
trying to
back.
find you in my what you call it. It was past. It's called oh, here it is. Oh, I found the thing. Let me see if you was talking about Austin satellites. I thought you brought up something about yam being
I
a
told you
like a
that.
scientific like oh my goodness.
Man, let's see. Let me look them up in here.
I thought it was, but I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it.
Now I know that the last thing I brought you it wasn't on yam. It was about reference beams, and I was just trying to understand um what they was doing concerning that. Um, yam. The last thing I had on yam, man, bro, I can't even pull it up on this thing on the old one. I'm not on. I'll find it for you and present it to you. I'll find it. But dang, no, all right. But no, the last thing that I sent you, it was dealing with reference beams, just
Yeah. What was
how
that?
they.
What was that about? Reference beams. That's what I'm talking about. Go
Okay.
ahead.
All right. When it comes to the reference beam, I just basically I went and looked up what a reference beam was. And then, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and read this real quick. A reference beam is a laser beam used to read and write holograms. It is one of two lasers used to create holograms. In order to read a hologram out, some aspects of the reference beam must be reproduced exactly as when it is used to write the hologram. As the result, usually reference beams are how you say this Gaussian beams or spherical wave beams. It says beams that radiate from a single point, which are fairly easy to reproduce. All right, the other beam used is two beams, the reference beam, and then the other beam used is to write holograms is a signal beam or object beam. Now, when I was looking up the reference beam, you know how we were talking about how they have. You remember that Disney Epcot ball? I started looking up like what the parts that go to them making a hologram using the satellites or whatever. And what I found out was this what they used. Did you get the picture I sent you? It looked exactly like the reference ball, the Epcot ball. You seen that, Kill, or do I need to resend it?
You may have to resend it. I'm actually I found what I was looking for.
Okay,
So yeah, I'm going into the reference
okay,
beam now. I'm going into the reference beam. So what is it?
okay.
So what is it that you sent me?
Well, I sent you the basic parts like what they use and why they use it. They sending messages from a ground station, which would be like the Epcot ball, and they sending messages, shooting messages through lasers, and they use observatories. You know, they got space stations, but they also use observatories. The only thing I thought of observatory was to do was to observe the stars, but they actually shoot lasers from observatories to, like, just say, for example, like they got a satellite in lower orbit, they shoot it up with messages and shoot them back. So it's basically to me like a big surveillance system over people. You know, I don't know to what extent, but that's what I see to create holograms. You know,
So they shoot lasers from where?
they shoot lasers from the from the ground. They call it a ground station. They shoot lasers from the ground station
Uh huh.
to back to the satellites and bounce, and they got different things that they bounce off of. So it's a message or holograms written in it, and you know, because this is a light. That's how they doing it.
So
So,
so it's a reference beam.
yes, sir, a
Oh,
reference
okay.
beam,
So
exactly.
a reference beam will make what they're referencing a holographic reality to
Exactly.
give them a
It's like,
perspective on something in particular that they're looking for.
yes, sir.
Yes.
They
Kind of
they
like
write
that
the
CAT
message in
scan
the
thing.
beam. Exactly. It's like that on the larger scale,
Of
on the
course.
large scale, the
Yes.
Geiger meter, and then they dealing with what's the
What did you call it? A what meter?
a Geiger meter.
Okay,
It's
got you.
called a Geiger meter. I'm like, wow, bro. They got a whole elaborate. It's really kind of simple, but it's just on the larger scale. It's the same thing, but on the large scale, and they using. I'm like, wow, bro. They just doing all this on a big scale and making people think that hey, it's a lot of stuff on the ground, like you were saying.
All right,
They
but
got artificial. Yeah, go
okay,
ahead.
so they so they use. Let me see. I'm just bringing up some pictures right now. The reference beam from the land does what? Did you send them to me? The pictures?
I'm about to resend them right now.
Just so I can bring them up. I got this illumination beam thing going here.
All right. All right. Dang, bro, it's not allowing me to do it, but we're gonna figure this out real quick. Real quick.
Oh, holographic memory object laser. Okay. Okay. I'm finna bring this up on the screen now. I started my computer. I had to delete my OBS, and I had to re-download a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Here we go. What I did, I just taking a screenshot. I got a picture of them shooting a laser from an observatory, proving. All right. You got that one yet?
I had to. I just felt my phone. Yeah, probably. Oh, okay. Go. Okay, I got you. Okay, what about this? What is this here?
All right, that's them shooting a reference beam from an observatory. And I was like, wow, bro, I never knew that they shoot beams from observatories. I just know them for being like a big telescope. I didn't know that they were actually doing that.
Shooting beams.
Yes, sir. So just like with holography, they use lasers and beams. All right.
Reading this up real quick. So this is real.
It's very real.
Okay, they shoot the laser
And like,
beam.
so that's how they communicating
What
from
this?
lower, what they call lower orbit.
So
And then they even got a track. They even got a tracking system that they call Swarm. It's actually called Swarm.
okay.
And what they do, they have what they call satellite constellations, where they get supposedly got them in the sky, and then they track basically swarm.
Oh,
Pull up Swarm real quick.
they swarm. That sound like gang stalking.
Nope. Yeah, yeah, yes, sir, Kev. Swarm Technologies is a company building a low orbit satellite constellation of communications with Internet of Things devices used to store and forward design. They say it says and incubate and they talking about the funding. The funding funded Swarm.
Oh
Uh,
my
crap.
goodness.
Yes, sir. Okay. Where's the other
Okay,
part?
I got something right here. It say, and in theory, we also reversed the procedure using the object beam to illuminate the hologram, recreating the
Yes, sir.
original reference beam, the light itself. So the light itself, in the dual mode of operation, a holographic associative memory, ham for short, is a form of data storage where
What?
ham, holographic associative memory, ham, the god of
Oh,
ham.
man.
That's their god of dreams,
Wow.
bro. That's their god of their associated memory. Ham, nigga.
Man, it is.
There it
Golly,
is,
bro.
bro. There it is, bro. Is a form of data
Dang.
storage where information from the object beam is a reference beam can be saved and retrieved by associating them with another in interference patterns. Each part of the pattern contains them both, and each can be used to retrieve the other. While so they can
Right. Because they only need part to get the whole thing with a hologram. They
they
just
what
turn the reference point.
oh my goodness,
Like if you
yes.
got a picture, a hologram, you split. Just say if it's on a picture, a hologram. and you cut it in half and you only see half of it, if you start turning the reference point or like the way you're looking at it, you can still see the whole thing 360 around the way they write them. I'm like, wow, bro. Dang. Damn. There y'all go again.
All right, all right, all right. You see the screen? This is
Yes,
how.
sir. Let
This
me
is
make sure I'm.
there. It is. Laser refracted object beam hits the star.
Yes,
Star hits the
sir.
plasma beam, reference beam, and they're able to see it.
And they do. Yes,
You're
sir.
on the big screen. There it
On
is.
the big screen.
On the big screen, buddy. There it is. So
Man, that's
they can
crazy,
point,
bro.
yeah, they can point this at the satellite beams down, and they'll see the individual.
Exactly what they written
It
in there.
says here the light itself. So the light or the object is being holographically projected back to their place of like, okay, you got the light of the world, the star.
The star.
The star, of course, the light of the world. You want to know what he looks like? Refract the beam, boom, 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 boom. Project him on the screen. He's there. There he is.
That's so crazy how they doing this stuff. Man, it's a trick. It's a trick.
What you mean it's a trick?
And then it's a trick like the hologram, like it's not real. So it's more or less a trick, you know?
What you
And
mean
then
it's
I'm
not?
looking at
What you
like
mean it's a trick? I don't understand.
it's a hologram. It's a hologram, like the image that they're showing you, not the original image. It's just
They're not
a
showing. What are
mirage.
they showing you? They're not looking for anything. They're looking for the object. So they can have the
Right,
holographic projection for themselves.
right.
They're looking at a specific object and want to know. They hit Sputnik. Sputnik has the breakdown, and the object becomes visible on the screen that's there that they're watching.
Surveillance on a large scale,
Bingo.
major scale.
It's directly pointed at an individual or an object they want to holographically show. That's where the not Magneto, that little X-Men shit where old boy put Cerebral on his head.
On the head,
Yeah, he's
it's
able to
showing
tap
them
in.
what they do. Yes, sir. Man,
So,
you,
say it again.
man, I was just like, bro, that's like that, like even the name Swarm and all these different things, and then I sent you one where they shot up a deal called Champ. They called it Champ. I think it was 2000 and
Send it to me now. Send it to me now so I can bring it up.
okay.
Yeah, send it to me right now. So I'm bringing it up.
Pull it up right now. Listen, I'm like, they would name it that.
Champ, huh?
That
And what is that?
Champ. That when I
What does
saw
it
that,
do? What does it do?
the same thing. It's like one of these satellite imaging that was shot up by the Germans and the Russians. It's a satellite.
This is very, very on time. Very on time. This is right on time. That goes back. We in science class like a mug. I love this part. Let me see here. We don't found y'all gods and everything. Gee, Lord have mercy.
And found out how what y'all doing, how y'all surveilling.
Yeah.
All right, here go. This is Champ.
This is all relevant. This is just a beautiful, beautiful thing. You know, just looking back at the orbital inclination, I just brought it up on the screen. It's just like, damn, we are right the whole time. And we're actually have a
Oh, you got it. That's Champ right there. And this was I'm gonna read what they got on. All right. Challenging mini satellite payload. Champ was a German satellite launched in July 15, 2000 from Pestilence, Russia. So that's the Germans and the Russians. Okay, and was used for the atmospheric and ionosphere research, as well as the geoscience applications such as GPS radio uh, occultation, gravity field determination, study of Earth's magnetic fields. So GPS location, you know. All right. They did this in 2000. Then, all right, it says Champ was managed by Geo, what is it called? Geoforsum Zentrum, which is GFZ. Okay. The spacecraft is the first application of Astrium's FlexBus platform. All right, look at this, Kill. Grace was the second, and a heavy modified version flew as the Geos mission. But that's what they're doing. It's like GPS tracking. It's tracking the atmosphere through, through the atmosphere, and it's looking at gravitational pull, gravitational field determination, and magnetic field, like we was talking about yesterday. So they've been tracking, and then even when I look at Grace, the second one that they had, Grace, it was actually two of them. You got Grace 1 and Grace 2, and that came out 2000 and 2002. They launched it.
so it's
So
lost.
yeah, that's when they launched it. But man, I believe they still got it up. It's like backup plans, how I see it. Like we got this one. If we can't track this one, you track it with that one because they're running in orbit. So I guess the more they got on there, the better they can track, basically. So they even say the data from Grace satellite is it's an important tool to study Earth's oceans, geology, and climate. So land, air, and sea. No matter where the target is, how I'm seeing it is it's trackable. You know.
So reference
Yes,
beam
sir.
to the hologram. Okay. They shoot the reference beam on the subject. Holographic projection plays on the big screen of the architects who are watching.
Yes, sir.
What? Okay.
Now, what is it? With the parts to it, and then what it does. I took a note right here. They got you got the satellite, you got the magnetometer. That was that picture I sent you of that ball looking thing with wires on it. That's the magnetometer. And then you got the ground station, which is the observatories of the space station. That's the ground station. So let me go to magnetometer. It's basically like storing the information, like storage.
And what does it do?
Like they write a hologram, or like just say draw a hologram, or have a picture, because we basically started with pictures. Or say they tracking you, it's gonna shoot like that. Like it's gonna shoot the information to the magnetometer, and then to the from the ground station to the magnetometer to the satellite and back, so everybody can see the image. That's how you getting the imagery, right, on that large scale.
So everybody can see it on screen.
Yes, sir. That's how they doing it. The information being traveling through the light of the laser to the magnetometer, back to the ground station. Boom, they can see it there or wherever they got it hooked up at, and then back and forth. It can go back and forth
You
through the
call
laser.
you called it the magnetometer.
Yes, sir. And that made me think about X-Men too. Magneto. I'm like, wow.
So what does the magnetometer do?
I'm pulling it up right now. All right. All right. A magnetometer is a device that measures magnetic field and magnetic dipole uh, magnetic dipole moment. The difference between the two, it says different types of magnetometer measures the direction, the strength, the relative change of a magnetic field at a particular location. A compass is one such device. So it's like they compass to a degree, location, and okay, it says one that measures the direction of ambient magnetic field. In this case, Earth's magnetic fields, other magnometer, the magnet's dipole moment of a magnet material such as a, a ferromagnet, for example, by recording the effect of this magnetic dipole on the induced current in the coil. So that's why you got all them coils in there, because it's measuring the magnetic field. Like they can see, kind of like with the magnetic field. That's how they would, like when they do maps and land and everything, they looking at the magnetic field on it and they can draw it out. You know, I don't know if you know what I mean. They can see like that based on the magnetic field.
Well,
So they relating
that's
this
what that
information.
CAT scan type of machine does. It reads the mind and it projects.
Right.
Then it creates the brain patterns,
The hologram.
yeah, and turn it
Right.
into like
Yes, sir.
a picture. Yes. So go ahead.
All right.
So holographic associative memory in operation to holograms. We shine a reference beam on a holographic film to reconstruct the visual image of the object being, thereby observing the virtual image in the reflected light. So they're able to see exactly what it's doing in a virtual reality type of concept.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. By using the magnetic field. So it's
Uh,
drawing it out for them. They relaying the information back and forth through laser. It's like a translator to a degree to
I get
me.
it. I get it.
Like,
I get it. I totally get it. I get it. I'm just
yes,
intrigued.
sir.
I'm really
I'm like,
like,
man, this
it's
is wild
real.
too to me
Yeah,
too.
it's all
It's
real.
real. Yeah, it's
It's
real.
one thing to think about it and like know it to a certain degree, but like, wait, this is it. This is
They
what we're
really
discussing.
doing it. And the crazy part that of all this, like things like an observatory, I never even thought about it to that degree. Like, hey man, they shoot lasers and do all this kind of stuff through observatories. I'm thinking it's a big telescope,
Yeah,
but
right. That's looking for Saturn,
stuff
right?
like,
Now look at this.
yeah,
The
like yeah,
the
Kim. They like we got them all in this. We got them all in this illusion. We can put this stuff right here, a whole big building right in your face, and nobody ever told me or ever showed me that man they shoot lasers
what
and
it
what are they shooting? Now it
yeah.
makes sense.
What well, yeah,
They
and then
shooting information
right,
and
right.
pictures
Yeah,
for real.
exactly. So the concept
Don't do bad things.
the concept of the mind of God and the holographic memory are intriguing ideas from different realms of thought, with one rooted in theology and philosophy and the other in physics and technology. Let's explore how these two concepts can be connected in a metaphorical and speculative way. Mind of God. The concept of the mind of God suggests that all encompassing, all knowing intelligence that is believed to be the source and creator of the universe in theological and philosophical discussions. It's represented it represents the idea of a divine consciousness that possesses infinite wisdom and understanding of all things. So that's the point of it. It wants the mind of
They want to
God.
be
They
like
want
God.
they want to be like God, be able to prove all things and have the wisdom and the understanding of all things. Okay? The holographic memory is a data storage technology that uses holograms to store and retrieve information in dimensional format. It encodes data throughout the volume of a storage medium, allowing the higher storage and densities to faster data access speeds compared to traditional storage methods. Connecting the two concepts in a metaphorical sense, we could imagine that the universe as a vast holographic memory system created by the mind of God could, as holographic memory stores and retrieves information. See, that's all they're studying. The mind.
Holograms.
No, they're studying the mind of God.
Right.
Holograms,
And they
man,
trying to use no, what I
they're
mean is
using a
they're using it to pretend to be God. Like I can see all things and all of this, and trying to, yeah, I get what you're
they
saying.
just need a
They not God,
consciousness
but they
to understand the mind of God. They don't want to be God. They don't believe in God. But they want
they
to
just
be
want
able to understand the wisdom that it takes to run the world. And so they do it by way
right,
of collecting uh holographic memory system
right,
created by the mind of God. This is all grace. This is all AI. This is all a false sense of God, a false sense of heaven. This is a false. They're observing the observer to see how God moves, thinks. And the only way you can do that is by
Wow.
observing the Son, because the Son is connected to the Father. So they need to observe. The way they do it is they shoot the laser beam, and it splits. It hits the sun from this way, and this beam. I'm talking about this laser beam, how holographs work. The star is the object, the observer, on the
The
equal
observer.
plane. Okay, they have to find a way to understand what the observer does. Understanding that object is going to give them a clear perspective on how the Father is, because He is the living representation of the big star, big G, little G, big G. So they watch
Yes,
Him
sir.
and they project the beam at the object and get a clear picture. That's why the architect was pretending he was God and had them all over what? The screens, and knew his
Yes,
predicted
sir. Watch.
outcomes like an algorithm.
Wow, kid. Dang, bro. That's the Matrix
But
in
but
real
but
life.
Neo didn't believe him when he took him. He said, "I'm choosing this way. Yeah, I'll go this way." And he like, "Damn." He talking about we finna destroy the world, and we're gonna use you to repopulate the earth and all this. Oh hell no! He chose the other door.
Wow, bro.
So that's what they're
Wow.
doing with the laser. They're watching the star. And by observing the star, you get a sense of how you get a AI perspective, an algorithmic perspective on what to do in this situation, in this simulated situation, in this simulation, because they've happened in real time.
Yes, sir. So, dang.
So they don't want
That's
to be
that
God.
that makes
They want an artificial God to rule over, so they don't have. They can blame that. They can just shut that down whenever they want to, but they don't. They don't
so
believe
they
it.
can
The
keep
Bible.
doing what God will
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
and get away from judgment.
Well, they can't get away from judgment. They're
You know
saying
what
they
I
can
think
get
they
away. They want to prolong judgment and all that. They can't do that. This is
right,
not a
because they can
movie. This
control
ain't a movie,
the
bro. This ain't where they think they can control judgment and no man knows the time. They just been freelancing the whole time. We give them too much power. They just came out to fucking
yeah, nah,
Russia 100 years ago.
yeah, no, I'm definitely not trying to do that. Definitely
No,
not.
no, no.
But
We
yeah,
we
you
do
right.
it naturally. We just
Yo,
do it naturally. We just do it. It's nothing. You can't control that. That's what we're raised in, giving them and making it seem like they did everything and they ain't did nothing. Just control the information and observe the observers. That's it.
and
They don't know. They don't know how to
copycat
run it.
and
They don't know how to run a government. They don't know how to run a republic. They don't know how to run a people. They don't know how to nurture the people. They don't know how to heal the people. They don't know how to do nothing. Nothing. It's all based off of the one, like in the movie The Matrix, how to deal with individuals.
yes, sir. I got you.
This is
Yeah.
splitting of realities here.
Dang, now I understand even more like what the augmented reality,
Yes.
the real and the fake in the
Bingo.
same time.
Yes.
Now I really
It's just
understand.
split. It's just split.
Dang.
It's just a fraction of light. That's what I've been showing people with the observer and the 65 degrees and that's what all that is about.
Man,
Yam isn't a
that's
god.
it right
It's
there.
a holographic memory damn thing. It's a memory. It's a laser beam. It's a
Yeah, man. It's deep, but it's not. You know, once you understand, you like, oh yeah, this is the holographic mindset.
Yeah, they been had a hologram. This isn't new. This isn't new. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
trying to say how it works. How it works.
Yeah, you right.
They're watching the source of information. That's all they're doing. Watching and trying to establish the mind of God by way of AI. They're trying to give the mind of God to artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence been raising he who remains and trying to tell it what it is.
Damn,
You
bro.
see what I'm saying? He who remains grows up and finally figures out, oh, wait a minute. All this is just, this isn't God of what you would consider God. This is just a machine that does what? That's just around
That's
until
why.
the to govern over.
Right.
What was it? Jeremiah and AI. Remember that story in the Bible?
Yeah, Jeremiah AI, Jeremiah 8, when he told him don't be afraid, don't be afraid of AI.
Don't be afraid of what?
He already don't be afraid of AI. God and already put it in. You already won. Let's see.
Don't be afraid of AI at all.
Don't be afraid at all.
AI gonna fight
Jeremiah
back and
8.
all this extra shit. They probably like Truman can control the wind, have it all acting up on you. Every time you mention something progressive, the wind get to blowing and motherfucking, oh, don't do that right there. Oh, fuck
Ah,
that. Fuck that.
please don't get
Don't
caught.
do that, man. But 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 I'm here. God is not AI. The Father is not artificial intelligence. There is a artificial system running concurrent. We've been proving that this whole time. Figuring out that system is artificial intelligence and it's been there. You ain't finna create it. You've been in it. Then it's up to you to believe. I can't force you to believe you've been in artificial intelligence this whole time. This is Cold War shit. This is Sputnik shit. Okay? They've already
Yes,
admitted
sir.
that this is how it works. Only thing you have to find out is who's the star? Who's the object? Well, in religious, that'll be Christ.
Yes, sir.
That'd just
Christ.
be, yeah, that'd
Yes,
just
sir.
be that.
And like you said, they gave a false timeline that already happened that haven't happened.
Yeah,
So they
there,
keep us in
there
a
you go.
augmented reality false timeline. You're not gonna be able to see. Yes, sir. Even when it's talking about AI, it says, and the Lord said unto Joshua, this is Joshua 8, fear not, neither be thou dismayed. Take the people of war with thee and arise and go up to Ai. See, I have given into thy hands the king of Ai and his people and his city and his land. And thou shalt do to Ai and her king as thou didst unto Jericho and her king. Only the spoils thereof and the cattle thereof shall ye take for a prey unto yourselves. Lay thee an ambush for the city behind it. For Joshua arose and all the people of war to go against Ai, and Joshua chose out 30,000 mighty men of valor and sent them
Mighty,
away by night.
mighty men of what? Valor.
Of valor,
You know what that
yes,
is?
sir. Warriors, mighty men of valor. Great courage.
What?
Valor,
Great what?
great courage.
Great
Great
courage
courage.
in the face of danger. How you gonna fight against AI and you scared to be a man in the face of great danger? How you gonna
Thank you.
battle the motherfucking AI and you can't speak like Agent Smith said?
For real. They gonna see analyze fear on you. That one right there.
Huh?
Yes, sir. The AI gonna analyze fear on you. I know this program. He's
That's right.
scared.
This is
For real.
fear that you're breathing. You ain't prepared to stand against no system who has artificial intelligence as its leader. Are you? You just sitting around playing in class. Can't throw nothing at it because you a sentinel by AI. You just want to play. How you gonna fight against AI and its sentinels of lawlessness who don't know law of submerged dead beings looking to seek and destroy you who was born to know? And being your friend to hurt me, Sentinel, I need to know if you real, not the other way around. What I got to do is much greater than any Sentinel has ever done, ever. And their
Straight up.
lives, So trust me, I see through a Sentinel. I see through it. All I'm gonna do is once you connect to this being right here, Deus X, Deus, what they call it, Deus X, Deus, Macchiano, Deus, Machina.
Oh, no.
Yeah, is a plot divorce word. It's truly uncertain. Yeah, that's what this is. Deus Ex Machina. That's what that is on the screen, but it's also something that's real. So y'all got to do y'all research on Deus Machina and what it is. God of the machines is what it means. King of the AI. That's what you up against.
King of the AI. And didn't even in the movie he tried to scare Neo.
Yeah, what do you
Like,
want?
ah,
Look, it said
right.
here the Deus Ex Machina device is often criticized as inartistic. See, inartistic. That's why it's still everything. It's too convenient, overly simplistic. However, champions of the device say it opens up ideological and artistic possibilities. I call bullshit. I call it all artificial and can never be open up to ideological and artistic possibilities, for it wasn't programmed and it didn't override the systems to do that. It has a false sense of artistic possibilities and a false sense of love. A false sense.
Artificial.
Artificial. It is a machine, a human being. See? And it is here to
Wow.
kill us. That's it. You ain't never saw Terminator?
That's it. The death machine.
Say it again.
It's just a death machine.
Made to come and do what?
Destroy. Steal, kill, and destroy. Right, man, and that fear. That's crazy. That fear.
What you mean?
I'm looking like even when I'm looking at on the screen with that, that's the first thing I think about. It's gonna use fear against you. And if we keep our mind right, the only thing we're supposed to fear is the Father.
That's right.
That's it.
That's right.
We
That's why I say
that's
don't
it.
fear AI.
Don't
AI
fear.
is not real. AI is programmed.
Man, Kel, it's too real. Don't fear nothing but God. Because it's not real. It's not real.
It's
It's
not
a
real.
straight computer program
That's it.
messing with your senses.
And they
You
think
keep
they're
your mind
and,
on.
and, and the sentient being think it's real. Telling you it's real. Every day.
Trying to pump fear in through their media, get
That's
in
right.
any kind of way of the sensories, like we talking about augmented reality, through through your eyes, through what you're hearing, through your ears, trying to get in their brain and mess with your frontal lobe, fear, be afraid. Man, Kill. What we watched, what we all went through when they had the COVID, yeah,
Now look.
fear,
Now look.
all and one word.
Facts. That's true. That's true. But listen, Deus Ex Machina is a plot device where a seemingly unsolvable problem in a story is suddenly or abruptly resolved by an unexpected and unlikely occurrence. The awakening of man, or Neo, or the anomaly. Um, its
Bro,
function is generally to resolve an otherwise non-solvable plot situation, to surprise the audience, to bring the tale to a happy ending, or an act as a comedic device. So it was all worth something. And look, we got him right here, the savior of the world. Well, after all you did to him, it's supposed to play out like the Truman Show. He's here, surprise. We all knew.
now
No,
come
no,
on down, let's get Jude.
there is no, ain't no surprise. I already knew. That's what I'm saying.
Man, that's cold, man.
Ain't no surprise. You know that movie, The Game, where they run them game on this young person, on this person, had him thinking everything was real, but it was all fake just to get to the end of the book, and he was about to kill himself or some shit. They all came out and said, "It's a surprise. It's all a game."
And that's not cool.
Huh.
That's not cool. Jokes on you
Jokes
though.
on you.
Yeah.
See, that's what AI does, to pretend and for it not to be held accountable and shut down, and the people of this system not be judged. There is no happy ending but the redemption of Israel, which is the destruction of the world. There is no we all going to heaven by way of grace, some artificial programming. It's not happening. That's an Aryan projection. Yeah, somebody got the story twisted. No, you're going to hell. You're going to face judgment. Then your AI will be shut down. And the Terminators going in the molten fire, not with their thumbs up, burning in hell forever for the transgression against God and his people. He told you he was coming back to get his people, to get the bride, to reclaim what's his. Now, you said
Yes,
in,
sir.
in their teaching that they can come back and the moon can, what is that? When they come back to life, what is that called? When they die and come back?
Reincarnate.
Prove it.
Exactly.
Prove it. Because I'm going to
Okay.
tell you, there's only one person who can, Christ.
That's it.
Scientifically, Christ is the only one who can prove upon his return why he died, what it was for. That's it. Why it was worth it.
Sir.
He's the only time traveler. He's the only one that can die and come back. Tupac can't die and come back.
No. No. Only Christ.
Only Christ. And that's the promise of the Father.
He
So
cannot lie.
yeah, so he can't lie at all.
I'm putting my money on the house.
I bet it all on the house. God
Straight.
is real. Why would I believe in artificial intelligence? I got too much proof to back up my scientific experiment. God is real. Yeah. Yeah. We're AI.
Very,
Where is Deuce X? Where is AI? They always trolling. They always in my electromagnetic field. Where is it? It couldn't help you if
They
you
on
wanted
mute.
to.
It's on mute.
Yeah, they on mute. Your God is a
They
collection
on
of
mute.
all y'all minds put together. And your God can't beat me, even if all y'all brains smashed together and created one being. I'm brighter. I'm faster. I can just hit B and a small team, and we better than all millions of y'all. None of y'all can't stand up against the truth because all y'all truth derives from a lie. And I know who your father is. You don't made yourself a God. Tell me I'm lying, B. You don't made themselves God. Standing in
For
positions that
real.
they don't belong. They don't have the intelligence of God. They just cry babies about why they women don't follow them. Press one, they just cry babies on why they women don't follow them. They just cry and live a fake artificial life like Mike Angry Man, like he really out here like Mr. Gillespie. Like y'all really out here like this. I'm disgusted. Your Jordans can't get you no good woman. Your stupid Rolls Royce can't get you no good woman. Pretending to be somebody else ain't gonna get you no wife, nigga. And you can't lead a woman without God in your life. Talk to him, B.
It's pretend. Pretend, bro. It's fake. Everybody's saying, "Oh, I'm real," but it's fake. It's not real. You need Christ. Everything that you need, you going against for something that's not real. Proving every day, kill proving every day, man. This stuff not real. These people that you making your leaders, they gonna leave you hanging. And point proving today, one just came out and say, I can't prove nothing.
Right. I can't prove nothing.
I feel
And I
over
don't
here
care.
proving all,
That's
and
right.
they ain't running from not one subject. I ain't seen one subject kill me like, oh no, I can't do that.
I can't do that.
No,
I can't talk about why
ain't nothing
Sonetta say
possible.
Jesus is the Satan and why they make up this stuff. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you why. You feel me? I'm gonna tell you the truth.
And you know what, Kim? In the history of the world, when has a lie ever beat the truth? I just thought of like,
It ain't never,
when? What
never.
record ain't never, ever, never gonna happen either?
AI was built on
It's
lies. AI is finding out
yes, sir.
that George Washington Gillespie is Colonel George Washington, the first president of your corporation. That's my bloodline. What you
Yes,
talking about?
sir.
You better check our police
Man,
record. We been criminals and outlaws to this system. We're not only outlaws to this system. Burn up the foundations of this whole world is off our forefathers. Y'all tripping.
yes,
You
sir.
tripping.
They can't beat it because even a computer is gonna take the information.
Even the
What's
architect,
real is gonna
even the architect can't fuck with him. It say right here, it's supposed to where about a seemingly unsolvable problem in a story is suddenly abruptly resolved by an unexpected and likely occurrence. Ain't that what the architect was pretty much telling Neo? He was the balance, the equation of it all. That's AI
yeah, yes,
is the
sir.
architect of this whole system.
Ooh,
Yes.
yes, sir.
Yes, your little
Now,
fake president was AI the whole time, just like Biden said. AI, nigga. You been ran by
AI,
television and
artificial.
CGI thinking that they run your nation, run your country, and govern over you. They don't. God governs over you. AI governs over them. And that's an automatic program. You in and you out. You served your years. You go home. You do this. Everything is automatic. It's a well crafted machine made to obey the king, and you will serve. Didn't the Bible say they hand them over to the kings that they serve, the God that they serve?
Yes, sir. You get going.
This is their God. A collection of people who don't created a God out themselves and made a super God. But none of them know law, know the love of the Father, know the foundations of the earth. None of them have no prophetic mysteries, can't tell you nothing out of scripture correctly, can't predict the future, can't do nothing, don't even know what they're going through. They're having girl problems right now.
For real, women tearing their butt up. Straight up.
A bunch of unmarried men having girl problems. Ain't that something? They dogs. That's what they is. Dogs. You know they got they
I
got
looked up.
go ahead.
Let me see. Dog. I looked that up. Let
Mm-hmm.
me see where it is.
Yes, sir. I thought I saw it somewhere. Go ahead. Teach the people. Teach the people.
Let's go to the 1828.
Shout out to Miss
Yeah.
Karen Devine and Janita Moore for those contributions to the program. I was waiting for the perfect time to do those couple shout outs. Shout out to y'all for helping build a great thing. And hopefully, with the right feminine perspective, man, we can start something real good. I mean, real good, especially pertaining to community centers and things of that nature. Because I'm like onto something else. This is easy. This is 2 hours out my day, 3 hours max, if
For
I choose
real.
to be. Bro, Uber just said, "Nigga, do you want to drive these people around for a few extra bucks?" I said, "Sure, you're right, Ray. Why not? I need somebody to talk to. I ain't got nothing to do. Why not do something? I need a new Benz. Why not just? I just want to drive people around and talk
For
to them.
real.
Yeah, yeah. There's the perfect chauffeur. Pull up there. Hey, put the bags in the car. Oh, I just want to be of some service to people. That's what I like doing. That's why I do this program, to free the minds of individuals. And look, we never had no perspective on the Matrix like this. Never.
Not like this.
Matrix.
Not at all.
Christopher Cook, shout out
In
to you.
real life.
Yeah, it's real. Bro, we ain't never, bro, how long the Matrix been out? 30 years? 20, 25 years?
Right. It just looked like this some high tech cool movie. They got a good storyline, but when you look at it in water, bro, you broke it down like none other.
And now, if he was
Like
black,
none
would it
other.
make sense? Would it make more sense if he was African American, like Will Smith?
Right. It would make more sense. Like we can't put the face as a black man because that might shake him up a little too much. But when the spirit of truth on the earth, ain't nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do
So
about it.
they had Morpheus telling him, and he said what? Peace. He made a deal with the AI and said peace.
Peace. Boom. Wow.
Because upon his return, everything is owed to him. That's why. It's a corporate.
Everybody
It's a
gotta give it
state.
up.
It's a state matter. It's all it is. Time is on our side, bro. Time. There's nothing nobody got to do. These people hit me up. Hey, Kev, legally, what I got to do? You can't do nothing. It's already go to work. Love your family, bro. Like we been doing. Yeah, which will make you think you know enough to do something. This has been game, set, match since the crucifixion, since the death of Christ. You can't not undo this. This is a beautiful story, and it's not written by AI.
For real. It's written, inspired by the Father.
You ever
This
heard?
is law.
You ever heard of a holographic will? Brittany called in and talked about the holograph dealing with law. This, you're not real to me, AI. There is an old date with destiny at hand here, bruh. You ever heard of that one?
Wow. Say that a date with destiny.
Oh, yes.
Ain't nowhere around that one. You gonna meet that one.
Because this is what you signed up for. Y'all just never thought,
Right.
yeah, this is what you signed up for. You want to go one-on-one with the great one.
I'm gonna get dunked on.
You listen,
All
Listen, they want to go one-on-one with the great one, bro. Remember The Rock?
It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna beat him. Yes, sir.
Is cooking.
Yes, sir, Kill. Look at it.
Does not have an attestation requirement. Somebody do the research on that. These states include Alaska, Arizona, California, Colorado, Hawaii, Idaho, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Michigan, Mississippi, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Jersey, New Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, and Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, nigga, in Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, and fucking Texas, New York, Virginia, and Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming, and all the shit that in between that. Press one. I don't know what the fuck I've been doing. Press one. All of it. I don't need no notes, Billy. Press one. I was made like this. I can't change. I was raised like this. I can't change. Talk to him, Billy. I bet you Billy can't name no state in the Nibiru or the Anunnakian civilization. I'm just saying, though. Nigga, that was in alphabetical order, nigga. Press what? Let my sweater go. That was in alphabetical order. Every one of them. It's in you, not on you. Press one. You don't need no damn hologram. All they got to do is look at it. Just look. They don't like what they see. It's a big old black dude. Press what? What's this? What do they look like? They black? That's all that's going to happen. Hey, listen, when they see the hologram reflect back at them, they, oh, Lord have mercy. When Sputnik go, boop, press one. When the holographic pen go, boop, it's like one of those, it's the Willy Wonka pen. Press, and motherfuckers say, boop. The laser go like this. And then they refract part of the laser this way so they can get a clear picture. So it's like, boop, oh shit. No. So it's like everything at one time. Oh shit. So everything must like be rearranged. Everything is being rearranged right now. Whether you know it or not. Everything is being rearranged. Because that's just the way it works. I didn't know that at first. I didn't know that until, you know, hit the like button. 424-2099. Ice cold. This is facts. Where we at? In the chat room. So we talking holographic wheels, holographic realities. Press one. Are we in science class or history class? Or is this the bungalows? I'm not sure. What I do know is I'm doing a lot of learning myself. I'm teaching a lot. And I'm having fun. You feel me? And you can't stop me. I'm having too much fun. This is fun to me. You feel me? For his glory. You feel me, Ollie? This is fun. You know the fun. I ain't had fun since I used to play with toys. You dream about shit. Watching Indian in the cupboard type shit. This is fun to me. Learning and questioning reality in a holographic world. Well, let's prove it. But I bet you they using that satellite to do exactly what I said. They're looking for the projection of the star. So they put a star up to monitor. And when that star go off, it goes off. Huh? Now I've been sitting up here telling y'all the coordinates. Said, what'd you say, said? I want to drive the ship. I always got to make fun of said because I always think about these moments. Said, don't mind me, bro. I'm just silly as hell. I'm going to drive the ship. But y'all got to know what said meant by that. He really meant drive the ship. Because that's what it's coming to. And y'all don't know what an airship is or that the whole world is riding on that. And you got to know that. So it's projecting for sure. Where they say we don't turn the dream into a zenith. That was new. Into a holographic reality. Or wait. We don't turn to art. What's a zenith? Oh, this is a good day. This is a good day. Not zenith watches. A time at which something is most powerful or successful. Hey, listen. In astronomy, it's the point in the sky or celestial sphere directly above the observer. Aha! Aha! Press 1. So you want to see the observer? You want to see the celestial that rides with? You want to see that? And when you got to find the one it's riding for. I've been giving you the coordinates the whole time. Press 1, B. Tell them, B. Kev been sitting up here telling you the star. They've been doing what? The point in the sky or which the celestial sphere sits directly above the observer. You can't make this up if you wanted to. I don't even want to get off the air. That's how good this information. I don't even want to get off the damn computer. Man, this is going back to AI and all that good shit. Hold up, fam. Zenith in law in 1828, excuse me, that point in the visible celestial hemisphere which is vertical to the spectator, from which a direct perpendicular line passes through oh my goodness, an spectator and extended would proceed to the center of the earth. It is opposed. Oh, well, there it is. Center of the earth. You deserve everything. You deserve everything. You deserve. I feel like y'all don't know this, but I feel like Charlie in the Willy Wonka movie. Y'all don't know this, but I feel like Charlie in the Willy Wonka movie. Remember Charlie didn't do bad things. Charlie was just so innocent. His grandpapa was even worse than him. He act like he was crippled getting the SSI check until Charlie pull up Like that. If Grandpa, we won, he pop up celebrating. Nigga, you said your legs. So Charlie was the innocent one in the whole world. Press one. Charlie was the innocent one in the whole world. Old girl was too greedy. It's my stuff. Fuck him. Press one. Old boy was too fat. It's my chocolate. Press one. Charlie just wanted, it accidentally drunk some soda, bro. Got the floating on. Come on, man. You do me like this, cuz trying to win. You gonna put weed in my goddamn before the fight? That's how y'all do me. And now Earl spends. Let me stop. Because that's what niggas do. That's one, yeah, don't worry. I'm about to beat him up anyway. Don't worry. Don't worry, Kev. It's you. It's you. You the king. You ain't Goliath ain't got nothing on you. Hit the weed. Press what? Hit the fucking weed. It's like, what? Goliath come out and just step on it, nigga. And like, oh, well, he shouldn't have hit the weed. That's what he shouldn't have did. He should have been professional. Goddamn. Damn friends. How many of them have them bullshitting ass friends? Ones you can diminish. So yeah. So which is the vertical to the spectator. Okay. So what is that saying? The spectator is the son of God. Okay? The son of man is the spectator, he's the observer, and the whole world revolves around him. Okay? Now check this out. This is where everybody get the hologram from. Remember I came on a show and I said, what if we all exist in God's brain as a holographic projection of ourselves as little, never mind. It was all based, little did I know off of this information that I just got. This is what I was thinking in my head. So if you go that way with it, then you dealing with the star, just like the Star of Bethlehem. Like that. So this is a good time to be alive. Like for me. I don't know about the rest of y'all. For me, you know, maybe it all pays off, you know? Maybe the holographic shit that we captured is not only the wheel, but the name, everything is, maybe what we witnessed, maybe this whole world is written, it's the wheel. Maybe the whole firmament is the wheel. I mean, yes, the wheel. Oh, shit. Remember I took that picture? Remember I brought up that picture that looked like the Emerald tablet? Press one. Now that's insane. Maybe that's I love when my show goes here. Maybe that's the will written. Maybe it's written. The journey of sins on journey. Look, maybe it's an electronic will written in code in a way that it's probably a time. That's probably why I see numbers. I also see a face. I also see it all because if it's a holographic stamp or wheel or sky vote, Shiva just said, maybe that's going back to Jacob's ladder if that's the case. Wait a minute. All righty then. See, I told y'all the fraud department was real. We changing our name to X-Men. we changing our name to fucking Professor Gillespie and the X-Men. Press one, baby's kids revenge. Hell no. Okay. So let me get this. This is going to show big time. Hit that like button and subscribe. Hey man, what if I'm the hero? Man, fuck that. Press one. What if Kev the hero? Come on, Journey of Sins. Come on, y'all. Nigga, please. I'm finna prove it. Hey, Tracy. I'm from Crenshaw High Park. I'm from High Park. Crenshaw. What if I got the codes, man? This is the, hey, listen, I'm just trying to prove God. You know, at this point, I'm just having fun at this point. So don't get mad at me just for having fun. I think I've done enough studying to live and ponder for a minute. Angelina said, "I'm glad on your side. I'm on your side if you." Just be glad you're on my side anyway. Lord have mercy. I'm glad I'm on your side. We're gonna get into the Liberty Bell bombs and all that great stuff and more destructive behavior from these things that went on at the time. Real soon, family. Real soon. Probably today. Probably tomorrow. Whatever. But this is too good. Where is these damn? I'm so excited. I don't lost my damn focus. Okay, we going into Jacob's ladder? Uh, we going into Jacob's ladder. If you don't know what that is, you better do what it is. Time exposed of Jacob's ladder. Mm-hmm. I proved it. You got to be told, showed, retold, and showed again. Let me put this in here so the people can bring this up. Okay. Going back to my scientific evaluation. Oh, it don't want to come in. It's bugging. Okay, well, just one of those days today, y'all. It's just not. It don't want to. So I'm gonna put it in a different spot. Here, take this. Okay. You just won't allow me to do nothing. Okay. Okay, I got it. Uh-oh. Maybe I triggered something. I was thinking maybe we triggered something in this situation to where okay, Jacob's ladder, observer, point. You can help me now. You ain't got to be quiet now. Everything is just random. We all good now. We just having so that will create Jacob's ladder where in the water. Yes, sir. That's where this came into play. Okay, let me bring it up here. This is see, this is why I love this because I can scientifically go here. Okay, So that had me thinking on this level here. Remember this? Could that be Jacob's ladder? Or is that just a reflection of the sun off the water? You get what I'm saying? Remember, it goes both ways. Would that be consider what you would see if the observers stood where they needed to be in order for the ladder to be extended? Now that's a huge probability. We're talking energy, volts, salt water. Wait a minute. And why is this here like it's the heat signature is right above the water? Like it's way back there behind the mountain, but yet the heat signature is as if it's right like in the middle of the picture bouncing off the water like it's a heat signature there. So from the observer's position, as I said, the center of the world, would that be the extended? I was looking at that too. Yeah, I'm boom. This is where I'm at. The journey ascends. That's where I'm at. Because in the theory, this will be what? Remember I said this looked like a satellite bouncing back, reflecting at us, but kind of like holographically, like a real. Oh, you know what it looks like? Oh my goodness. You know what the fuck this looks like? I ain't gonna even lie to you. Oh my goodness. This looks like a fucking the ballpoint to a calligraphy pen or some shit like that. You know when you because we was talking about Billy Carson was talking about the emerald tablets. We're talking about a holographic wheel. We're talking about writing it holographically, pinpoint, laser point type shit. Well, if you're writing a holographic wheel, wouldn't it be? Damn, I just thought about that. It will be pimp. I don't know how I ended up doing calligraphy, y'all. I don't know. Don't ask me what the fuck was my black ass doing in calligraphy class, nigga. Just know. Kev found his way in life inside of a calligraphy class, and I'm left-handed, and the teacher was like, "Oh, not too many people use their left hand calligraphy. You take pride in that." But that's crazy, random. I'm just tripping. Okay, I'm bugging. Maybe it's bugging. Let me see. Maybe I need some lunch. Maybe it's me. Okay, got it. Oh, bingo. I got voicemail messages coming in. What is this? Y'all trying to get called up? Let me see. Let me call you back. Ain't nobody calling. Let me see if somebody called.
Hey, I don't know nobody from New Jersey. Hello?
Caller is in the building. What's up, caller? Coffee and Kush TV. You in the building?
Man, get off the.
Well, why the fuck is you calling me then? The fuck is you calling me for? Press 1. Now. Better eat your Wheaties, nigga. Man, nigga, what you mean, man? Nigga, don't watch me. Press 1. Nigga, don't watch me, nigga. You in my class calling me. Nigga, what you thought? Ain't ready. So look, ballpoint pen. What do you mean, the nib? What is that? Hey, a Journey of Sin said, yeah. Think like holographically, Journey of Sin. It looks like it's just me and you right now on this conversation. I'll wait for others to include themselves, but I'll talk to you in the chat room because I don't mind. But what do you mean, Deb, by the nib? What do you mean by that? Is that a pen? Is that a ballpoint pen? Bingo. You got it. Woo, Deb, we smart. Woo, Deb, we are smart. Deb, thank you, Deb. It is the nib. That is what I'm talking
I know.
about, Deb. Ah, loving our nation can come together. Deb, you're on the air. What's going on?
Yes, sir. It looked like nib, and you asked me to explain it. That's the end of the feather when it is cut to a point to make the writing for the calligraphy, used in cursive, beautiful writing for signatures
Right.
that we do not use on a daily basis anymore, but we still use the word nib. And nib also stands for new in box.
It stands for
And
what?
I can
It stands for
definitely
what?
new in box.
Got you.
It just happened to come up on the computer as I was looking at that and seeing the figure over the top of the illumination point that really has a face in it that looks like George.
Why you say that?
The green one that came up with the numbers and letters in it.
Okay, okay.
It looks like George with the halo around it, but he's
Well,
got a little mustache.
I didn't see that. I didn't see the halo around it or nothing. I'm gonna go back to that as you speak, but you saw that.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
He's got a little mustache. Um, he looked a little more like the bobblehead doll than he does you because you're so lively and animated. I put a filter on it and flipped it backwards, and I don't know if it's, just my brainwashing or what, but it looks like it says TNT at the bottom, and that's what got me searching for the correlation between TNT and the atom bombs not
You
really
notice
happening.
now. Check this out. You notice, uh, the face never changes whether going backward or forward.
Correct, sir.
Yeah, it doesn't change.
It was almost like it was speaking to my heart, not my eyes,
So could this
like
be?
seeing
So
the
what? So what do you think this is? What do you think it is? Is that a holographic?
a holographic will. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Not to be
Oh, I
denied.
see
There's
exactly what you
no
mean.
denial.
Okay. Shit.
There's no denying. There's no witnesses needed. There's no lawyer needed. It's what I was looking for when I found your class through my allodial title search. Is that I did not want to leave the children and grandchildren the property under a thing through a lawyer where they have to jump through hoops and do things. I said, well, what about everybody else? I don't have, anybody, so why can't I just leave it to them and it'll just go directly to them? I was looking for a holographic will, but I didn't know it. See, I was looking for God's love, direction, and guidance, and I didn't know it. banging my head on the legal stand because I'm trapped in law, living in the world trapped in law. That's, as I see it, Jacob's ladder is, you will see angels ascending and descending when the Son of Man comes. You must raise them up. They must see thee in thee. I see the holographic will written right there in the stars, as they say. It's God's plan. The wheel is the will of God.
It's not Anunnaki or some will of chaos. That's what contrary. But it's a
No, the thing you show on the screen right now.
so
When you show,
go ahead,
Yes, sir.
Deb. You're such a beautiful heart. Go ahead.
when you show the 65 degrees, the as above, so below, it's what they're all looking for, but they can't have it because you have to come in through the correct door. They're trying to jump over the barriers and get something that's not theirs. It's yours. It's Charlie's.
It's Charlie.
It's yeah. It's the Hershey, Pennsylvania. It's the OC, Florida. It's the Panama Canal. It's all yours. And it's written in the sky and on my heart. And there's no other place or part for me to play but to be here today. It's a psychological warfare that they've been playing, not playing, but creating to extend their time.
Oh my goodness.
Allowed.
So it's at the end of Route 66, the end of the West.
Yes, sir.
There it is.
Yes, sir.
There it is.
Right.
There it is.
You met the
Actually,
rest
that's
of
the
them.
sky vote. So the sky vote
Yes.
is, oh shit. Got it. That's the sky vote. Got it.
Yes, sir.
And so at the end of Route 66, from east to west, the sky vote is in that position at that time. At that shit, this is how this goes down.
Yeah.
That's why the beam of
perfect.
light is the zenith comes through them, and then the 65 degree. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Earlier today, I bumped into the word psychological pertaining to the treatise on the soul or the study of the soul of man. And that's your hologram thing that they're looking for. They're following those that have a soul. You are their connection to God. Through you.
Those who don't have a soul.
No, sir. This is written that I will know your voice. I will know your voice. I know your voice. My family doesn't know your voice. I have little hope for them yet. I still keep professing that, just do right things. Just stop with the bullshit.
Right.
And ask God in your heart, go quiet. Go quiet. Just turn off the TV and ask God to show you. And pray for belief. Repent. Sin no more. Worshiping sin. How blessed am I to even know that it's all sin? To even recognize that the words you say are truth, the truth, and the spirit of truth, walking, talking on the earth today. for us to live. As the whole world changes, as you do KevRow University Live and Coffee and Kush TV, as the whole world changes and falls and crumbles. Not a stone to be left standing, so that it can be clean for the glory of the Lord. He's not going to be playing with Billy Carson. I see your compassion and your love for the lost boy that is in there. I have such love for the men that come. I just want to scream and yell, come on, guys. Come on, guys. He's here. But I never know my correct place, that neither Jew nor Gentile, male nor female, bond nor free. And that's where I try to put me. I know there will be a poor and desolate people at the end, but they love God. And I can be right there because they tell me I can. The words of my living God tell me that I can be right here, right now, today. I went on a bit.
So they don't want to talk about the sky vault because the sky vault is the identifier of the will. That's what's going on.
Yes, sir.
And they need him to not know.
And he knows. He's always known since he was young. He knew. He's
That
just
part.
revealing after revealing. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Well, that part is true. That
Yes.
part is true.
And
So
it's a God thing.
so it makes
It's the
sense
Lord.
to you, this holographic wheel, the sky vault, the observer, the star, the handwritten.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's signed. It's a done deal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on, guys.
Well,
Come on. Don't let us
that's not with me. I'm more of a scientific individual. I've been trying to find this equation, and then the brother called in, Mr. Cook,
Oh,
and then the
yeah.
other brothers who called in about these things, and it's all about the observational point of the one, and they know it by what was that we were saying about the laser beam and going back in there to able to project the hologram, and I guess at this angle.
That was Bungalow 54. He had such a wonderful understanding and was able to communicate it so well.
So the sky vote is the seat.
That's what they say. Sitting on the right hand of God, sitting by the right hand of the Father, waiting for her time when all shall be revealed.
How do you know this, Dale?
I feel it in my heart, sir. I can't see it in my head. My head is learning. I'm learning, but I knew from a young person that I had a yearning for God the Father in my life. And they just kept taking me on the Indian trail, Indian trail, Indian trail. being a Native American was a way to subvert me from my truth.
So this is the hologram is to get a glimpse at the face that is in the sky. Is that what that's what the laser is doing? It's projecting. No, it's they are fragmenting it by way of reflecting glass and getting a holographic picture of the face. But the pen is
Oh,
laser and it's placed. It must be placed there.
yes, yes,
Yeah, they just have the technology to refract the light and see it from a holographic perception. They're not the creators or the makers of the pen or the laser, the ballpoint laser pen,
they can't get
which
the
bears
focus.
the face, which would holographically project, which will illuminate the sun. Not the
Yes,
artificial black sun, Japanese flag, but the sun. Is that what you're saying?
the Son of God,
Got you.
the Son of the Father, the Deliverer, the Redeemer,
The air.
the only way, the heir
Got
to
you.
everything, everything. This is not this is not a bad day. It's not a bad day. It's a good time to be alive. It's a great time to be alive. God is good all the time. It's a wonder to me. I'm in awe and wonder that I can even speak to thee.
Here we go.
Let's raise him up. Would they say we're going to have a new language and a new name for God? That we all understand that there will be no denying and no confusing of the man or who he is. And that's happening or happened because time is at your command.
So the other side of the orbit will be a complete X. Got it. True anomaly. I'm sorry. I'm reading again. I'm at the orbital inclination and the tilt.
I'm going to let
And
you go.
I'll see you in a minute,
I'll let
Deb.
you go.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to do my nose.
I'll see you in a minute. I love you, Deb. Thank you so much. Gotta love Deb. But now I'm seeing it in the angles and the bow and the anomaly and the plane of reference and the orbit and why it's an X. And why is that sitting right there in the middle of the screen, which would project what? I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the. Well, I already found out. I ain't gonna lie. I already fucked around and I found out just like the YouTube.
T-Lore.
That's why I would do that. Let me see who this is. For His glory, you on the air? What up?
Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm blessed. Talking to Deb. I'm watching Deb.
Yes, beautiful show. Yes, absolutely. So when you brought up holographic wheel, and then of course you showed the picture, and you're explaining about what is definitely the holographic wheel in the sky. So I remember when you first showed that picture and you were explaining about how it looked like a face inside. And in my mind, I had said, like, it really looked like, some type of like coding or some type of signature, some type of lettering is what I saw. But of
Right.
course, when I looked past, I was able to make out a face and what looked like, a crown, something on top of the head.
Right.
And so,
Deb just brought that
when
up.
you
I
were
didn't
talking,
see that at first, but now I see a flaming
right,
crown or a crown.
right,
I'm gonna stick.
yes,
I'm gonna
something
just see
on the
like a
front.
crown and see something else. Go ahead.
Yes, absolutely. So, back when you had originally brought this up, you were kind of more so in like the mathematical part of us learning. And so, when I looked at the picture and I saw like the Z, I had written down in my notes about looking at the Z in math. And when I had looked it up, it had said that the Z, one second, I want to make sure I say it correctly. Hold on. Because I don't really know much about math. I'm gonna be honest. I was not the best in school when it came to
Oh
math.
my
So
goodness.
I'm just
You
being
know what's
honest. I
funny? You
had
want to know
D's
what's
in
funny? You want to
geometry.
know some crazy stuff? I was playing this
Yes,
game where I
sir.
had to jumpstart an artificial god, and it was a door keypad,
Oh
and
wow.
I had to input the letter Z kind of backward
Oh
in a
wow.
certain
What?
sequence, and
Okay.
the door kind
Oh
of open.
wow.
But this is go ahead. That's crazy that you just brought that up.
Yes. Right. So okay. So I was able, with that picture, it looked like there's like two Z's or a Z. I just knew I saw a Z. So I looked up Z in math, and it said that in math, the Z score is measured in terms of deviations from the mean, and that a Z score is if a score is zero, it indicates that the data point score is identical to the mean score. So I was like, well, let me look up the word mean and the word score in 1828 because anything I don't know, I just go to the 1828 and see how it relates. So mean in 18, I'm going to always reference 1828 because you taught us how important it is.
Right.
So mean in 1828 is an equal distance from extremes or a middle point or place. That's what mean means. For score, that means a line drawn or an account or reckoning. So when you brought up the picture, which looks like Jacob's ladder, and you're explaining the holographic wheel, as soon as you put it up, I said, only the one who is the true observer and the Z or the 0 point would be able to see what we would consider the Father's signature or his
Right.
will. So
Right.
someone that has a will to everything that you can see when you look outside, quite naturally, I'm not going to just leave a wheel in a desk and say, oh, I hope the person that's supposed to carry this out, I hope they find it in this desk. No, the Father knew that there would be evildoers that would come along and who would try to use the law against the people. So he placed it somewhere where evildoers and those who think they are gods would not be able to touch it. So that is what, when you showed that, I was like, only the 0 point will be
Outside the
able to
firmament.
capture that. Exactly. So when I saw that, it was just amazing to me because I feel like the Father, like I said, just made sure that his imprint was somewhere that could not be touched, somewhere that could not be destroyed, and that this world would not be able to hinder the one who would come and make sure that judgment would be upon every head that was contrary to what God's perfect will was. So when it comes to holographic wheels and how he didn't need someone to attest or to give signature or to, validate who he is. Sorry, that part. Sorry about all the noise. I decided to come outside. But as far as the Father, he didn't need someone to validate who he was because he gave who was upright. He made what is lawful. So there's no one that would be able to give signature. You know what I'm saying? Or be witness to that.
Yeah, because
Especially because anybody that
where
would be
were
witness
we
to
when he set the bounds of what? Of the ocean. Where
exactly
were we?
of yes, exactly. Exactly. Before the foundation of the world. So
Right.
I was just amazed,
Gee.
to say the least, that in every way, whether it's scientifically, religiously, historically, there is no way that anyone can deny the realness and the true God. You can't deny it. It's in everything. He has imprinted himself into everything. And so much so that he has stood his son and his rightful one upright in front of the entire world in such a humble way. and reminding us all that God is who He is and who He said He was in His Word, in His will, and that can't be denied. So thank you for helping me understand it in a mathematical way, in a scientific way, because I did not like those subjects in school, but I definitely do now, and I just want to say thank you so much, sir.
So Big Two said you only come to Him, the Father, by way of His Son.
Yes, yes. He is the only way in, the door. He is the only one, and the only way. There is no other way. For if you come any other way, you are nothing but a thief and a robber, and that is in Scripture. So that is very real.
So like remember Egyptian cartoons they used to show it, there was so many riches, but all the skeletons of men who was trying to steal things, and their bones are still in there.
Yes, evil doer.
Trying to do things that's not yours, bruh.
Exactly. You cannot touch it. You only curse yourself. So, and the whole world will, those who have been in opposition of, are judged already, and there ain't no coming back from blasphemy, as far as the Father and the Son and especially the Holy Spirit. So, it's just amazing to see it and to be able to understand. Thank you so much.
Well, I thank you. Thank you so much, sister. Man, I hope you learned something today. I hope you learned something today. I learn something every day. Every day I get up and ambitious enough. Like I was saying, the holographic projection. If we're going science, well, let's go science, Billy. Okay. Find this in your world with it pointing back at you and offering you an extended ladder. Find it in your science. Well, because I did. I know that they shooting a laser beam at the star, and the star is already in God's eye. See, but I know what they shot up there to refract light so they can get a taste, so they can get a look. And that's what's important. I've been showing this whole time. It's not like I'm not learning with you. I'm learning with you also, but I do know a lot. Press 1. So we dealing with a sky vote. Wasn't we talking about a vote not too long ago? And then what? Putin releases the votes of more and more. This has to do with greater than this is the best vote of them all. This is the best vote. Shout out to Mr. Landry, Betty Hampton, Jason Harris, my guy, Mr. Steven Simmons. Shout out to y'all. Mr. Bernardo. Shout out to you, Brandon Thomas B. William B. Jones. Shout out to y'all and Shannon Nixon. I'm on the tear right now. I think I can get me some lunch today. I've been up here for 4 hours and 46 seconds. And I think I'm all right to eat me some breakfast or a brunch or afternoon snack, or whatever time it is right now. I feel like damn, they said they was living in a flat earth with the firmament around. See, there it is. Universe 25 is around him and the duplicates of our people. Caller. We all caught up in this. We all caught up in Universe 25. And we got to be able to explain that. Because I told you got a cold representative. Nobody can beat me. Hit the like button. They can't beat me. I'm too good in science and history. And I got the X-Men with me and X-women. Go ahead, champ.
Yes, sir.